I'm going to give you the different calculation tricks in speed mathematics. Here comes the first one, how to find cube root of a number. How to find cube root of a number. Initially during the school days, we used to find the cube root of a number using long division method. Now I'll tell you a best shortcut to find cube root. The first step one, replace a unit digit. So whatever number given to you, replace a unit digit. With what? I'll explain you. Step 2. Remove the last 3 digits. Always, let it be a 4-digit number, 5-digit number or 7-digit number also. Always remove the last 3 digits. Now step 3. Comparing the remaining digits from the table. What table? The table is nothing but the cube of first 10 numbers. Cube of first 10 numbers. So after removing the last 3 digits, whatever the remaining digits, you have to compare that it is between which cubes of the first 10 numbers. Then out of that, select the smaller value. Now let me give an example. For example, a question, you have to find a cube root. Before that, remember, what are the steps? Whenever any number is ending with 8, replace with 2. And if it is ending with 2, then replace with 8. I repeat, whenever any number is ending with 8, replace with 2. If it is ending with 2, replace with 3. Now, whenever any number ending with 7, replace with 3. If any number ending with 3, then replace with 7. So there are 4 replacements. First replacement, if a number is ending with 8, replace with 2. If a number is ending with 2, replace with 8. If a number is ending with 7, replace with 3. If a number ending with 3, replace with 7. If you get any other number, copy the same number. The first step, replace the unit digit. So what is unit digit? 3. For 3 replacement, I told you 7. Second step, cut down the last 3 digits. Third step, 300. Compare the 300 from the table. Yeah, that means 300 is the cube between which two numbers? Between 6 and 7. And the fourth step, select the smaller value, 6. So 67 is the cube root. Here, one more example, 175616. First replace unit digit. So I told you any other number other than 8, 7, 3, 2 replace the same. So for 6, same. Cut down last 3. What is remaining? 175. 175 coming between 5 and 6. Select the smaller value. One more example, 32768. For 8, what is replacement? 2. Now cut down last 3. What is remaining? 32, which is coming between 3 cube and 4 cube, and select the smaller value. This is how you have to find cube root of the numbers. The next concept, how to find square root of a numbers. The first step, replace the unit digit as similar like cube root. Second step, cut down the last 2. Why? Because it's a square root. Third, comparing the remaining digits from the square table. And fourth, select the smaller value. That means square root and cube root are almost same. For example, so here, for the first step, as I told you, replace unit digit. So what unit digit should be replaced? If any number is given to you, if it is ending with 6, then replace with either 4 or 6. You should have 2 possibilities. If a number is ending with 6, I should replace with either 4 or 6. If any number is ending with 1, replace with 2 possibilities, either 1 or 9. If any number is ending with 4, replace with 2 possibilities, either 2 or 8. If any number ending with 9, replace with 2 possibilities, either 3 or 7. If any number ending with 5, replace with 5. If any number ending with 0, replace with 0. You won't get any other numbers in square root because it is not possible. So I repeat, if any number ending with 6, replace with either 4 or 6. If any number ending with 1, replace with either 1 or 9. If any number ending with 4, it is replaced with 2 or 8. If any number ending with 9, replace with 3 or 7. If any number ending with 5, replace with 5. And for 0, 0. For example, find the square root of 7744. So for 4, what is the replacement? Either 2 or 8. The second step, cut down the last 2. Now 77 is a square coming between 8 and 9. So select the smaller value 8. So answer is either 82 or 88. How to find the correct answer? 77 is the square between 8 and 9. So tell me, if 77 is close to 8 square or 9 square? If 77 is close to small number square, then select a small number 82. If 77 is close to higher number square, that is 9 square, then select 88. Here, 9 square is 81, 8 square 64. 77 is very close to 9 square, so select a higher value. So 88 will be your answer. One more example. Find the square root of 3249. Here, for no 9, what is the replacement? 3 or 7. Now cut in the last two. For 32, which is coming between 5 and 6. So as usual, first select the smaller number. Now the answer is either 53 or 57. To find out the correct answer, check whether 32 is close to 5 square or 6 square. 32 is close to 6 square. So select the bigger value. One more example. Find the square root of 5041. Here, for 1, the replacement is either 1 or 9. Look at the last two. We have 50, which comes between 7 and 8. So select the smaller value 7. So the answer is either 71 or 79. To find out the correct answer, check whether 50 is close to 7 square or 8 square. 7 square is 49. So 50 is close to smaller number. So select the smaller number. 71 is your answer. This is how simply we can calculate square root of any number. This method is also same for a 5-digit number also, for 6-digit number also. The next concept, most interesting concept, how to find the value of a fraction, especially when you divide anything by 7. So, for this, the base value, you should remember the base value. What is the base value? The base value is the decimal answer of 1 by 7. That is 0.14287. This is called the base value. Because based on this value, we can calculate any number divided by 7. 1 by 7, 0.142857. Now using this, how to calculate 2 by 7? I'll tell you. It's 2 by 7. Whenever the numerator is smaller than the denominator, please multiply the numerator with 10. That becomes, so it becomes 20. Now 20, how many times divisible by 7? 20 is divisible 2 times. Now we can write as 0.2 because we assumed as 20, but it is 2 by 7, so it is 0.2. Now see, in the 1 by 7, what number comes after 2? 8. After 8, 5. After 5, 7. After 7, 1. After 1, 4. So this is the logic of a number divided by 7. I'll tell you one more time. For an example, 3 by 7. Multiply 3 with 10. That becomes 30. How many times 30 divisible by 7? 4 times. So we write 0.4. After 4, what is the number? 2, 8, 5, 7, 1. That is why 2, 8, 5, 7, 1. Similarly, for example, 6 by 7. Multiply 6 with 10. When you multiply, only in the case when numerator is smaller than the denominator. So 60 by 7. How many times divisible? 8 times. So we write as 0.8. What comes after 8? You can see from the first base value 5, 7, 1, 4, 2. You might be thinking how to calculate if the numerator is a 2-digit number. That also I'll show you. 88 by 7. Now you tell me approximately 88 is how many times divisible by 7? 12 times. That is, answer is 12 point something. Now what is 12 into 7? What is 12 into 7 is 84. What is the difference between 84 and 88? 4. So copy the answer of 4 by 7. That is 571428. I'll repeat how to calculate 88 by 7. First 88 approximately 12 times divisible. What is the 12 times of 7? 84. What is the difference between 84 and 88? 4. So copy the decimal answer of 4 by 7. 571428. Next one, 66 by 7. How many times 66 divisible by 7? 9 something. Now what is 9 into 7? 63. What is the difference of 63 and 66? 3 by 7. So copy the answer of 3 by 7. That is 9.428571. Understood? Now 80 by 7. How many times 80 is divisible by 7? 11 times. What is 11 into 7? 77. What is the difference? Again 3. So again copy the 3 by 7 answer. 428571. Next one. 23 by 7. How many times divisible? 3 point something. What is 7 into 3? 21. What is the difference? 2. So copy the answer of 2 by 7. That is 2, 8, 5, 7, 1, 4. The last one, 55 by 7. How many times? 55 divisible 7, 7 times. What is the 7 times? 49. What is the difference of 49 and 55? 6. So copy the answer of 6 by 7. That is 857,142. So this is how we have to calculate any numerator when divided by 7. So we have seen three types of calculations in speed mathematics: cube root, square root, and a fraction divided by 7. I'll show you the last one, that is tables concept. This table concept might be a simple one, but very useful for you to save your time in minute calculations. What is that? For example, you wanted to calculate 18 into 7. How quickly you can do it? We all know that 8 into 7 is 56. Copy the 6 here and 7 plus 5 added 12. That is your answer. One more time. If you want to calculate what is 19 into 8, quickly do 9 into 8. That is 72. Copy the 2. 8 plus 7, 15. Copy it here. This is all. Now, for an example, wanted to calculate 24 into 7. If you don't know, write 14 into 7. Unfortunately, if you don't know, at least we know that what is 4 into 7, 28. So copy the unit digits first. Now, 7 plus 2, 9. 7 plus 9. This is 168. That is 24 into 7. We'll do one more time. Wanted to know what is 26 into 8. For that, first calculate 16 into 8. If you don't know, calculate 6 into 8. That is 48. Copy 8, 8, 8. 8 plus 4, 12. 8 plus 12, 20. So 298 is the answer of 26 into 8. So how quickly you can save your time in tables. This is very useful method for you in aptitude calculations. I hope all of you understood the calculation tricks of cube root, square root, fraction of 7 and tables. Thank you so much.